What y'all doing out there in TV land, man? If you ain't tuned into Kofi's universe, you slipping. That's why I go get all my info for black culture. He do the best album reviews I seen. You know what I'm saying? Dope rap reaction videos. He do it all. You heard me? Go to Kofi's universe right now. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Man, stay in tune, loved one. That's how it's happening. Me.
YouTube salute. Will Smith. He said that he had called Kendrick Lamar and JayZ for some advice when he wanted to make his return back to the music game, y'all. To my channel, thumbs up the video, hit that sub button, click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. So Will Smith sat down with Sway in the morning, Sway's universe. Well, you know him as Sway Calloway. But he talked about his return back to the game. I think his new album come out tomorrow, right? Doesn't it come out tomorrow? He got a new album coming out tomorrow. Something like that. But let's listen to this clip of the interview and I'm gonna give you my perspective.
It's like, before I started, I made 2 phone calls. I talked to Jay and I talked to Kendrick, and I was like, hey, I want to get back in music, and it was like, what's the advice? And Jay said, like, don't fake your story. He was like, you gotta say what's true for you. And he said, you'll be looking at the younger rappers and you want that to be true for you, but you don't live like that. He was like, be true to your story. Tell your story. And that's where I got the based on a true story from Jay. And Kendrick, he paused, he said, man, just say that shit you always been fucking scared to say.
You gotta say sorry, Will. You gotta say sorry.
I mean, that's the Kendrick said that, but I didn't say that. And it was like, it's basically the same thing. And it was like, be honest. Be honest. And it was like, that was, it was scary, right? To like, just like say, right? And that's the thing with genre. Make the record you want to make. Don't try to make the record that you think people will like you for. Like, make the one that's authentic.
All right, so if you want to check out the full interview, go to Shade 45 Podcast, Sirius XM. It's on YouTube, so y'all can check it out on YouTube, or if you're driving, you got a long road trip today, or you at work, whatever you're doing, put it on your Spotify digital streaming platform. But he's right, though, as far as I'm glad Jay-Z and Kendrick told him, don't fake your story. Like right now, Will Smith, talk about the situation what's going on with you and Jada Pinkett. I'm being real. Don't fake that story. Let everybody know what's going on. Tell everybody how you feeling right now as far as like where you at mentally, spiritually, emotionally. Talk about that. You just got finished releasing Bad Boys 4. I think it might be a Bad Boys spinoff or something like that. I Am Legend 2 is going to have Michael B. Jordan in there. So talk about stuff like that. Some stuff, talk about personal stuff, talk about whatever's on your mind. You don't got to talk about, back in the day, you did this, you did that. You can still make it catchy, because like I said, DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, I used to bump that stuff. A lot of people don't realize that, man. They had some dope songs for real. Parents just don't understand. That shit used to rock. That was cracking. Nightmare on Elm Street when he did the song about Freddy Krueger. They had some songs. He said I can beat Mike Tyson. I remember that song when he said, I'm like, yeah, that's hard. I was a little kid when that stuff came out. But just don't fake your story. Just don't fake your story. Some people looking at Will Smith needs to stop it. He needs to not come back. To me, I'm like, you know what? I'm not knocking Will Smith. Because Will Smith ain't never walked around like he was a gang member. He ain't never walked around like he was, taking somebody's head off, like pulling out a gun and busting the cap. He came out with the Summertime Jam. Remember that? A lot of people don't remember. The Summertime song, that theme song, came out when Jordan won his first championship in 1991. You know how I remember that? It's because I was in Fort Benning, Georgia at that time. I got a photographic memory. My father was actually in the reserve, and he had to be active for 2 weeks in the Army. He was a Ranger. And so we was in Fort Benning, Georgia, Columbus, Georgia, whatever. So we was over there, and I remember when that song released. You know, that's like towards. It was like the last episode of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air that season when they had their final episode for the season. They released that song right after. The song came out right after the last episode was over. So like when they went through the credits. That's when they premiered the Summertime joint. But if he got some joints like Summertime, some other good joints that's catchy, whatever, I'm all for it. Not to say I'm gonna be bumping it, but I think that's cool for people to have, a nice vibe. Summer's around the corner, y'all. We about to hit summer like in a month and a half too. So might as well get some music out there. And like I said, and even if black people in general are not gonna be bumping Will Smith, he's making music for all nationalities, not making it just for black people. That's actually going to be good right there if his marketing strategy. Post your comments below. Hope smash Black Panther the like button, subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support, donate to the channel, I have Patreon, patreon.com/KofiUniverse, Venmo, CashApp, PayPal, Streamlabs, everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.